The content and opinions shared on Talking Randomish are intended for entertainment and informational purposes. They reflect the personal views of the host and guests and do not constitute professional advice or represent any affiliated organization.
We're talking randomly. Talking random. We're talking randomly. Talking random.
Welcome back to Barbershop Talking Randomish. I am your elder.
OG. So your OGs are in that age range from right around. I think young boy broke it down for me. He said that range is that 25 to 35-year-old range. Then from like 36 to 45, right in that range, that's the big bro. Then when they get to 37 to what was it? Well, not 37, but 45 to 55. That's OG.
Okay.
And right around that 56 on up.
Yes, sir.
That's when you graduate to elder.
So 56. So I got
56. We got about 3 more years.
That's a strong.
And then we're strong 3.
Yes,
he threw 60 in there.
But
I'm gonna say right around that late 50, early 60 range when we graduate to elder. We're gonna rock this OG for a little while.
So I'm OG.
You're OG.
I'm OG.
You're OG.
Okay.
Malachi. He was off. He was off.
I'm OG.
I'm
OG in this thing.
OG in this thing.
I'm not an elder yet.
Not an elder yet. Not yet. Not yet. Lord willing.
The Lord willing.
We'll get there.
I will get to see it.
We'll get to see it.
That is the plan.
That is, yes, sir. You better believe that.
Because
that's definitely the plan.
A lot of us ain't making it. And we are at an age where folks get up out of here.
Yeah.
Folks around you, folks older than you, your parents, and some of your elders.
Yeah.
But this week, we lost a cousin, man.
Yeah, lost big cuz, did we, man?
We lost big cuz, man, and that thing, that hit me. You know how every now and then they'll post on Facebook what celebrity loss or celebrity death struck you the hardest?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever really had one. I relate to Tupac because Tupac died on my birthday.
It was Prince for me, just for his words.
Yes.
But watching Theo grow up.
Yes.
Cause he was right in that age as our age.
He was our age.
He was our age.
Yeah.
Nobody say watching.
Yeah, he because I mean he's a year older.
Yeah.
He's 54.
Yeah.
So like I said, I'll be 53 in September.
Yeah.
So he was big cuz.
Yeah.
The cousin that you hung out with.
Right. Right.
He taught you some things.
Right.
What was your? Is it the consensus that the Gartrell?
See what?
Is that
that's everybody's favorite, but it ain't mine.
Okay, what's your favorite?
Mine is when him and Justine broke up.
Justine.
That's my favorite.
Hey, that's
my favorite one. That's my favorite one right there.
I think that's my number 2.
Yeah.
Number 3 is when Clifton when he wanted I want to be gone and when I can do it $300. They moved all this stuff out.
When they had the Monopoly money.
Yeah.
He told, well, I'll eat baloney. You gonna have a girlfriend? Yeah.
When him and Cop end up being his
attorney. He was his attorney.
Okay,
he was his attorney. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was
a classic. That was a good episode.
When
he was a landlord.
Yep. Clifford landlord. Yeah.
And Rudy was the banker.
Yeah.
Miss Griswold was the
Griswold.
Yeah.
That's it right there, Miss Griswold. Miss Griswold.
And another one of my favorites when he got the earring.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
how you relate to those characters.
Uh-huh.
As you know, just growing up, because you see to be honest with you, that was one of the first shows that I'd ever saw where I saw somebody that was relatable to me. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't in the street. They went in the projects.
Absolutely.
They you know, I didn't have a 2-parent home, but he had a 2-parent home, but he had a stable family.
Yes. Yes.
And I was like, oh man, this is different.
And like you said, and before then, and now every show now,
Yeah.
you're not getting the 2-parent home.
Yeah.
You getting a daddy that might not be there, or he show up every now and then, or you got a mama that's cracked out.
It's so far the other way now.
Yeah,
it's so far the other way now.
And the crazy thing is, these are all our reality.
Yeah, it is. It
it's
is
somebody's reality, but
we need to see the other side.
Absolutely.
And that was the first time we saw the other side, because you know we see Good Times,
Uh-huh.
and it was a 2-parent home, but it was knee deep in
the projects, and they couldn't get out.
They couldn't get out of the project. Nothing good would happen. And then you know, love me some Sanford,
Yes, sir.
Love me some Sanford, or even the Jeffersons.
Yes, sir.
But the Jefferson had to get out of young.
Yeah, it was.
They
It was different because Lionel was old.
Lionel was grown.
Yeah.
But this was the first time you saw a family.
Yes.
You know, doctor,
Uh-huh.
lawyer,
Uh-huh.
but they had regular issues.
Yes.
Regular issues.
Yes.
Hey, you know, I don't want to do the homework.
Yeah.
Or you know, my sister tripping. Or she gonna make me a shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
What I loved about it was when he brought the shirt home.
Oh. This ain't the right.
He pulled it out. Woo, boy, that thing do look good. That one.
What you talking?
Wow. How much is that?
Right.
How much is that? Oh no. And like I said, but that's real.
But that's real.
That's real.
That's real.
Because
ain't nobody mama and daddy if it let you spend that,
I don't care what I
spend that kind of money on no shirt.
no, and you how old, 13, 14 years old?
Oh, man.
No, sir.
And then ain't it just like your sister? I can make that.
Home ec connected.
I've been in home ec.
Yes, sir.
I can make
I can
you
do
a
that.
shirt.
$30.
$30.
Yes, sir.
I got you.
Yes, sir. Went over one time, 5 more extra dollars. Yes, sir.
I got
We
you.
can get it.
We can get that. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
And boy, when he came out there,
Oh boy. He was hurt. That little bird check about to fly out that little shirt.
Oh yeah, classic.
Oh my God.
Classic. Is this my shirt?
The pocket down there is
and one sleeve up here, one hanging.
None of the buttons, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
sir.
It was beautiful though, man. It was beautiful.
And
It
then,
was beautiful.
hey, but when he showed, and then in the end, it showed you the power of that girl.
Oh yeah, because she liked it.
Hey,
And that's all that
hey,
matters.
that's all that matters.
He wore that shirt
Hey,
right
hey,
on out.
Hey, now your chest out. Now you stuck your chest out.
Took it right on
Yes,
to
sir.
the
Yes,
movies.
sir.
Oh my goodness. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The power of teenage love.
Hey, boy. Hey. Undefeated. I done told y'all. Y'all try to say it ain't undefeated, but it's undefeated.
Boy.
Because even on the episode where he was Justine, yeah, because he was neglecting.
Yeah. See, what he told him at the end, he said you didn't pay, you didn't went to the potion man.
To the potion man.
To the
Yes,
potion
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
His dad took him in the kitchen and said, I got something for you. I want you to repeat after me. I will pay attention to my woman.
Yes, sir. He kept on.
Till it finally dawned on him.
Man. Hey, man. They had some classic stuff.
Classic stuff, man.
And
Classic stuff.
Even when the celebrations, the anniversaries, when they sang in and doing the show.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just watching him grow up, and then if you watch after that, he did some other shows. I seen
Malcolm and Eddie.
Malcolm and Eddie. He did a show. He did a show before Malcolm and Eddie. It was called Here and Now. I just seen clips of it, and it was an episode with him and Omar Epps. They was going back, but But see, one of the other things I liked about Theo was, and the almost realness of the show was, they didn't make him perfect. So you got Denise, who flunked out of school.
Yeah.
And you got your one kid who already been to school, and she got a flaky husband. They figured it out.
Remember, they were getting ready to go to graduate school.
Yeah.
Then they decided they wanted to open up a
wilderness show.
A wilderness show.
Yes,
so everybody had their own. But that was the best part about it.
Yes.
It didn't matter what kind of household you grew up in.
It's gonna be some
Everybody's subject to silliness.
Yes, sir.
At the end of the day,
yes, sir.
You can go to all these Ivy League schools that you want to, but at the end of the day, somebody's subject to something.
And that to me was the realness of that show.
But think about his journey though. Think about the first episode when Cliff walked in and say, "Your mama sent me up here to kill you."
Yeah.
Cause it's grades, and he said, I just want to be a regular person.
Hey, that's another. That's
I'm a regular person. I want to be a regular person. He said, "What's a regular person?" And he give him all that crap.
He said, "We rich." He said, "No, I'm rich."
You ain't got nothing. But then at the end of the show, he graduates. He works at the community center.
Yeah.
And then he takes that degree and goes on and works for this big major company.
Well, let's forget, when he got to college, he found out he had dyslexia.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's still,
his growth. But that's what I'm talking about. His character's growth throughout that show.
Absolutely.
is just
absolutely
amazing with the storyline and the stuff that he went through. It's just like I said, it's just normal kid stuff.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying as hard as I can, but I don't understand why I can't get this done.
Yeah.
Now I understand why, because my brain sees stuff differently.
Yes, sir.
And
they celebrate.
They celebrate because now we know.
Now we know. We can fix something we can fix.
Right. Yeah, because before it doesn't make sense.
Right.
Yeah.
But now we know we can fix it. And then when he, like I said, now at the community center, and all the kids, he doing great stuff with the kids. But then he gets that job offer, and they like, oh man, we're gonna lose him, but they want him to succeed too.
Yes, sir.
So it's just, I love the growth arc.
Absolutely.
I love the growth
absolutely.
arc in it, man.
Absolutely. And then, like I said, even if Flake it. The next to the baby girl.
Rudy. Not Rudy. Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Oh, good God.
When she go to college at 19 and she just
come back with the old man. Some with a D.
Ah, yes.
Dalvin.
Dabness.
Come back with the handyman.
Yes, sir. Dabness own a house and he had maintenance guy at the school, and she come back with them walking through the meadows.
You just watch them. It was wonderful.
Oh yeah, and it showed you that how you can't raise all of them the same.
Oh no,
you don't raise all your kids same because they're gonna do something. Even though they similar,
they're gonna be different.
They're gonna give you their own set of stuff. Yeah. That's that. But at the end, later on, once I got into the world of words.
Oh yeah,
and the poetry scene.
Yeah, when he was hosting.
Yeah, he was hosting this show. It used to be
on BET.
Yeah.
God, I can't call names.
Oh man, Flow.
Yeah, something in Flow.
Yeah, something in Flow.
But it was.
He was on. That's when this guy is different.
He did a lot, and I heard Eddie Griffith talking about it, and they talk about Malcolm and Eddie, the show, and they were like, he wanted to do a lot of different stuff, but people had to remember he wasn't Bill Cosby.
Yeah. So
he couldn't fight all the stereotypes that Cosby could fight.
Yes.
Because even though he was still Malcolm Jamal Warner, but that didn't carry no weight.
That didn't carry no weight.
Not like Bill.
Yes, sir.
But man, he played a lot of roles. He had a lot of spots, and he was a hell of an actor.
Yes, but I mean, even while he was on the Cosby Show, he started directing video. He directed Funky Beat.
Yeah.
And he did Ace. Not Ace. The guy that did I Got Paid. Special ed.
Special ed.
Special ed video.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He directed that, and that's when they're okay. Now, see, for me, because now I'm growing up in hip hop, and now okay, he directed, so now he love hip hop. So Big Cuz love hip hop. So okay, now we cool. But I remember when he had the overalls with the airbrush overalls with his. Oh man, I wanted a pair so bad. Wanted a pair bad.
Them kids, they had a
Man,
Yeah.
oh man,
So
whoever was doing their wardrobe,
Oh, they were killing
they
it.
was on point.
Yes.
They were killing
They was
it.
on point.
Yes.
They
All the way
was
down
on
the
point.
road.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
was on point.
And you little Raina Simone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Raina
I mean,
Simone.
yeah, she was, yeah, she, yeah.
She came in.
I mean, yeah, came in and just, I mean, even bringing in, what's the girl, the cousin.
Oh yeah,
What's
She
her
ended
name?
up, yeah, she
Ended
ended
up
up
being Maxine from
Maxine,
Living Single.
yeah. Even bringing in her and Charmaine.
Yeah,
That's when you first meet Charmaine.
Yeah.
Who later ended up in college.
in
She
different
went to
worlds.
Hillsborough.
Yep.
Yeah, he ended up
In
on a different world.
Yeah.
But see, that was a time when what we thought that's what we were supposed to do.
But it was because, and I saw a special again on with Debbie Allen produced that show, and she talked about how the enrollment for HBCUs spiked
Yes.
during that.
Yes.
And he wore, if you ever watch, we talk about the wardrobe. If you ever watch the shows, he wore a lot of HBCU stuff.
Yes.
On the show. He
Even
wore
Martin.
a lot of,
I don't know if you.
Oh yeah, Martin always did. Yeah,
Now, Martin
always
used to do the same thing on his show. He used to watch wear a lot of HBCUs, but that introduced. Well, I think my first introduction to HBCUs was School Days.
Yeah.
That was the first. That's the first time.
But Ms. Leaks was Ms. Leaks.
He took us. That was right after school days.
He took us down to FAMU our freshman year. We went to FAMU every year. Because Miss Lee graduated from, except for our senior year. That was the only year we didn't go. We were our freshman. Miss Lee. If anybody knows Miss Lee is, please tell me we need to come to the barber shop.
I need him.
Yeah.
I need him. I need to celebrate. We want to celebrate Mr. Leaks and let him know what he did for a bunch of knuckleheads
that didn't know anything about school,
No.
didn't know that they were supposed to go to school, didn't know that they wanted to go to school.
Yeah.
But took us down on the yard at Florida A&M University. And after my freshman year, that's all I said, I'm going to FAMU. And I went. I went.
Well, see, I didn't think about families, but he also took us to the AUC.
To AUC. Yeah, we was always up there. That right up the street.
But see, the beauty of it when he took us was, it was during Pledge Week.
Yeah.
So the Alpha was playing. I mean, it was almost like
it was strategic. It wasn't almost. It was strategic. He took us when he knew we would be most inspired and interested in what was going on campus.
Yes.
Now the book learning was gonna come, but he took us with the thought that I've got to pique their interest so they want to come.
Absolutely.
And I know these knuckleheads.
Yeah. And that was so.
Step shows.
Yes.
And pretty ladies.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what gonna get these boys up
They
here.
get these nuggethead boys.
That way got it.
Yeah.
That way got it. Oh boy, you got to work. You got to get there because you couldn't get there with no bag, right?
Yeah, that's why Boha didn't let me in.
Oh man,
because I had some mess. I had some mess.
You need striving for college prep.
Boy, and I was in college prep, but I gave him some mess. And my boss said, "No, but we can't let you up." You know?
You got the seal. You graduated with the seal.
I probably did. I was enrolled in the class, but I probably
I was in all mine.
I kind of figured out.
I got mine.
It took me a minute to figure out. I didn't like school.
Okay.
I did not like school.
I didn't like school either.
You know.
But I've always learned it's an ends to a means.
Yes.
And
I didn't learn it.
I learned it.
I learned
You learned it late.
I learned it late. Yeah.
I learned that I can do anything as long as it's an ends to a means.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta like it.
Right.
But it's an ends to a means.
Necessary.
It's a necessary. So that's because we had to come say I told you high school is not my favorite part of my life. That's why when we talk about reunions and stuff like that, I'm like, we can go with not go. It don't make no difference to me. That's not one of my favorite periods in life. But I can push through.
Let me tell you though. But let me tell you why that's. I guess that was crazy to me because I guess the times we had.
Oh yeah. We
I'm
had
surprised to hear you say
we
that.
had great time, but think about the times and when we had them.
Yeah.
They were not in the
Not
school.
Yeah.
Now we had a few in the school. We
Yeah.
walk around like, okay, and sing it over. It's spring again.
Yeah.
Or, or she say she just a friend. We had moments in the school.
Yeah.
But high school itself, I want you to think about all through high school that we've known each other. I've never been one to be outside of our group.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
My circle has always been small. Now I've known
Yes.
a lot of people because I've been in this class. I do the sports. I do a lot of stuff. But out of that building, I only dealt with a handful of people.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't put that
And
together.
now, but now that you think about it, the only time you really saw Larry out, we was all together.
Yeah, that's the only time you ever saw me out. I was with y'all, or I was at work.
Yes.
Them were the only two places all you ever saw me. Or I was playing football.
Yes.
I was on football field. I was at the job, or I was with y'all.
Oh, Larry, I do need to apologize you for Derek.
So I get my homeboy job on my name.
She said the wrong thing. Larry.
On my name.
She said the wrong thing too. She said sometimes I just feel like I want to hit you, and I said, and if you do, you through. She said, she dismissed me.
You gotta go.
Dismissed me. Yeah. She dismissed me right
like,
there.
man,
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was the man.
oh, she was the owner. She wasn't the man.
Oh.
She was the owner.
Oh.
She was the owner. She wasn't the manager. She was the owner.
She
was
actually
the owner.
said that to you.
Yeah, she said. She said. You got to think when this was. They were the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah.
She hired me at 13 before she realized I was 13, and then paid me just to keep the parking lot clean till I get old enough to get a worker's permit.
Right.
And I worked at Dairy Queen over on the east side for all through high school. And
When the
I
food
worked
was
there
good,
too, and I'm trying to remember what night you were there when I worked
the
there.
burgers was good. Then,
Yeah, I was making a flipping burger.
I ice cream and everything.
Yeah,
I worked. But
the blizzard was
but
good.
Yeah,
Outstanding then.
she would help me, and you would think she was a pedophile, but she was. She never did nothing out the way, but she helped me teach me how to drive, drove a car.
Wow.
She was a real sweet lady,
Yeah.
but I had a work ethic. My partner over here, I loved it to death. Back in high school, we had that work ethic. Oh God, no. But see, it didn't bother. It didn't bother. Rick they wanted to hang out on Friday. I wanted to make some money.
Right.
Larry's mission in life was different, but
Yeah.
but now telling you whatever episode when you told your story,
Yeah.
you got to take your responsibility.
My responsibility
your life
in my head was
Different
different.
mindset.
I ain't have a care in the world. Gwen Polar them got it, and you what?
Yeah.
200.
Yeah. They were like, we're going to the game. I was like, hey, you come get me after I get a shower, after I get out there green. I said, but I'm gonna go hit this play.
Yeah.
And she when I played football, she worked around my practice schedule. She worked around. I had no issue. And even when she sold the store, the next owner came in. I said, I had no issue. When I left and went to school. But it was funny when I came back and they had the chains on the door because the IRS came and took it because they weren't paying their tax. They were not paying their tax.
Oh my goodness. Don't do it.
They do it every time.
That's why
They do it every time.
That's why we had problems.
They do it every
I
time.
do something wrong with it. I do something wrong with it. I had to keep the game early. That's why I got on my body.
It's funny because I was thinking about that. I was thinking about what Shawana said. Class 901 meeting, and I was like, I just laugh.
Yeah.
Because I love my classmates. I do. I really do. I said, but. And I'm actually working on a poem about it. It's probably going to be in the third book coming out. My confessions. I'm even going to call it conversations with my therapist or confessions with my therapist. I ain't figured out which one. But I've learned, and I think I learned it with my dad's death. I've learned to compartmentalize those emotions, I just take it and
Yeah.
Put it somewhere.
and move on. It ain't gonna bother me, and so I can't be hurt by it. And I've missed out on some stuff because of it, but I'm good. Because I did.
No. But are you really good?
Yeah.
No, come on now. No.
Trust me.
But okay, so
Because at some point
Each his own. It's different for
and
everybody.
I get some of that because
Right. Yeah.
me. I'm still unpacking some stuff.
I say this though.
We just unpacked some stuff the last couple of days.
I say this though. When I wanted to have fun, I did.
Yeah.
It was never shorted.
Yeah.
If I ever want to hang out, you come by the house, pick me up. Hey, I come pick you up, give you the keys, and let you drive. Or I was the day driver because I didn't drink.
You didn't drink.
I didn't drink till I got out of high. You know, all of us.
Wow.
We all passed for old men in high school. They wouldn't ID it nobody.
Hey, we had a special package store on the east side.
They wouldn't ID it nobody. So, but I didn't drink in high school.
Wow.
So I was always designated driver. I didn't mind, and I did not mind.
Yeah.
But it just didn't mean that to me.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be around my friends.
Right.
That was it. I'm still away. I don't like the crowds. Because I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like I can be myself around everybody. Because everybody doesn't take well to me. I got a poem I'm working on. It's called "The Village versus the Community," and one of the lines is, and it happened to me. I was shooting basketball over at Central Athens, and the entire gym in unison chanted "Larry Lips." I had big lips. I had big lips. I grew into my lips. But
I remember you.
Yeah, I did. Trust me. I
Kiss me.
Hey.
If you got a deformity,
kids gonna lean into it.
Brutal.
But I want you to think about it. Imagine a whole gymnasium in unison.
Wow.
So I've learned to deal with a village and not a community because I don't trust the community. I always trust my village because I know who my village is. Now I can take people out of the community and bring them into my village.
Yes.
But I'll be honest, I don't trust the community. I trust my village.
Yeah.
And now that you say that,
Me too.
yes, absolutely yes, because I don't care for I don't care for I don't care for big crowds.
Right.
I don't really care for meeting new people. The whole new family that I have with 1-2 and them, that is something special.
Right.
Because and the first time I met 1-2, it clicked. So it's something special about me and him, but as far as meeting new people and dealing, I don't care nothing for that.
Now see, I can meet them and I can deal with them
on a surface level.
On a surface
Absolutely.
level. Now me and my two have grown because me and my two talked last time we was in here, and we were doing the hip hop conversation. And he was like, "I got an interview." He said, "I could have interviewed you years ago, but we didn't have this relationship that we have now," which is true because I don't let people in.
Yeah.
And it's a gift and it's a curse.
Yes.
Because I do miss out because I miss out on meeting some good people. But I don't get hurt.
And that's
I don't get hurt.
So see, I guess that's why we bond, because we both have abandonment issues.
Yeah, I have abandonment. That's what it is.
It's an abandonment issue.
It's abandonment
And
issues. Abandonment issues.
and that was supposed to be the first thing when I walked into my therapist the first day. We supposed to be tackling abandonment stuff, but I had fell in love with this young lady, and I couldn't quite figure that thing out, and I was trying to figure out how to do this thing, and that became our first conversation. But like when my uncle was here, having me thinking, and took him to sit right there for me to think about, okay, this is why, to remember why I even sung "The Ribbon in the Sky" for the 4th grade talent show. It was because he left it here and he left, and that was that was a memory because my uncle left, my uncle / big brother at the time, because he was my first big brother, and just going through that. So yeah, I definitely understand it, because I don't like being hurt or being broken off on a relation. I don't. It seems like a lot of people have ulterior motives.
Yeah.
And I ain't got time.
I don't have time.
I don't have time for that, because my reason to get to know a person is so pure.
It's genuine.
I genuinely want to get to know you, to get to know you, and it's part of what make it. And I think I have a thing where I like to see what make people tick. So it might be a little bit of selfishness on that, but once I get to know you, just trying to figure out why you are who you are. But for the most part, it's nothing malice.
Right.
I have no malintent.
Right.
For my meeting or being in your life.
Yes.
Right.
You know, and like even me and Tanya has said, if I can't bring value to your life,
what's the point?
What's the point? You know, I shouldn't be in your life if I can't bring value. That's like a lot of times when we used to have, once we started having these mental health conversations.
Oh yeah.
And one of the things with us and a lot of men is, I know you got something going on in your life.
Yeah.
But my comeback to that a lot of times is, if I can't be with you and deal with you and talk to you when things are bad, I don't deserve to be there when things are good.
I agree with you.
That to me is a friend, a person that loves you and values you.
Right.
To if we need to sit here and just sit here,
yeah.
I mean, I'm for that.
Yeah.
Because I know when the cookout and when Black Lassie get here, we're gonna be around here, you know, kicking it with Black Lassie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know the backstory.
Yeah. I want it. I mean, I want to be a person that you can give it all to me.
Right.
But on the flip side, if you're not that person, if you're not capable, and you may not just be capable, but if you're not capable, that's one thing. But if you have no intention or you have some other intent for me,
right.
I don't need you.
Right.
I'd rather just not. I'd rather miss out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
I almost feel like, especially with meeting new people, for me, and especially in, you know, what's funny is me and my wife had this conversation, and I say it takes so much energy for me to be in crowds, because I have to put that face on. I gotta, hey, because now I can't just blend back, because it's too many people around.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a whole lot of, hey, you good? It's like, okay, so I gotta project this energy. It's like when I'm postmastering, when all my carriers are in the building, I walk around. First thing I do when everybody's in, settled, they in their cases, I walk around and speak. Hey, morning. Everything do. I know everybody by name. I know my name. Hey, everybody know everything. Walk, speak. Check on everybody. Do the same thing on my clerks. After I do that round, take about 25, 30 minutes. I go back to my office because it has mentally drained me. Yeah. Yeah. Because we do what we do in our leadership things, personalities. I'm an S personality. You can give me a spreadsheet and lock me in my office, and I'm good. You ain't never got to say nothing to me. You can email me my instructions every day, and I will be just fine. People interaction, I can do it. It just takes a lot of me. It takes a lot of energy for me. That's why a lot of times if you say you go in here, I'm like, I don't have the bandwidth for it. Because if I do go, I need a week's notice so I can build up for it. Because I got to be going all week going, I'm gonna do this weekend, I'm gonna do this because think about when we was at the trail ride when the camera came on. Hey, it's your boy.
Yeah.
And the camera off. I take deep breath. Me myself.
Yeah.
Myself. Now, cause we out, we
Yes.
about. So
Yes.
when you out and about, I gotta pump that energy.
Yeah.
It is just, it's draining. It's draining. And if I don't have enough time to prep for it, I'm not gonna be any good at it. And it's gonna put me in a position where I'm gonna be in my head. I'm gonna be in my head.
And it's not flowing.
It's not flowing.
So do you think that is your personality, or do you think that comes from upbringing and experiences?
I think it's more personality. I don't think it's my upbringing. Since I've been able to talk, I've been put up front. So all through elementary school, I was in all the plays. I was in this at church. If it was a junior board, I was on it. Junior deacon board, junior usher board, junior choir, junior this. My grandmother was a mother at the church. So, I show up on Sunday and I'm on program. So I'm used to being thrust into it, but maybe that's some of it. Because after you get, you show up. Sometimes you just want to show up. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just want to be there. Yeah. You just want to be a part of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's just for me. That's why I would say it's for me because some people love it. Some people love it. Mm-hmm. Even back in the day when we performed, it took. I loved it. I loved it, but it took so much. If you ever notice, whenever we came off stage, whenever we finished performing, I was dead the rest of the night.
Wow.
I was dead the rest of the night because it was energy.
You were exhausted.
I was dead. It's not just physically.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
mentally and emotionally, because it took everything I had to maintain that persona. It's almost like when Dion talks about being prime time.
Yeah. Yes.
You have to, because I can't put Larry out there, because it's an opportunity for Larry to be vulnerable. It's an opportunity for Larry to be hurt. It's an opportunity for Larry to be, for people to get to know Larry, and then something negative or bad can happen.
Yes.
So I had to put a persona up there. Yeah. That's why you get that's why I would say that's where you get other personalities from. Because now somebody's got to come to the front.
Yeah.
Because it's got to happen no matter what. Because they're expecting it, and we can't let people down.
So you feel like you got to protect Larry because
I got to protect Larry at all costs. Because
Larry's been hurt. Really
because at 7 I was told that Larry is supposed to be the man of the house. And if I'm gonna protect everybody else, who's gonna protect me? So I gotta protect me. That was my job. That was my responsibility.
Wow. That's huge.
That's my responsibility.
And unfortunately, a lot of young black men, young men are put in that position when daddy ain't there, daddy have to go on the road, daddy leave, daddy don't show up.
Yeah. And I don't think we understand the pressure we put on our young black men, or on our sons, or even when we were coaching, and we toughen up and don't do this, and we enforced to not to show the emotion on the field, but at some point you gotta show it.
Well, see, I shaped, but I have shaped my. I use that on the case by with me coaching. I use that on the case by case because some kids I've noticed can play through emotion,
and some can't.
Some can't. So the ones that I can see that they can play through it, I'm good with it. But the ones that I see that can't play through emotion, now those are the ones that I'm trying to bring them down, get them back to even, so that they can be the best that they can be. See, that's one thing I learned about. That's why I said, I tell anybody that's coaching, you got to get to know your players.
So important.
And I learned that because in management,
teaching
everything you have to know your people.
You got to know the people you're dealing with. You got to know the people you're working around. Yeah. And so often we don't take that time.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't take the time to get to know our coworkers, or we don't get the time to know or employees if
Yes.
you're in a manager position, or athletes
Yeah.
if you're in a coach position, or our spouses. We don't get time. We don't.
Absolutely.
You say, well, how do you don't take time to know your spouse? Well,
Hey,
trust me. You can live with a person for a long time,
bro.
and not know,
Absolutely.
and not know how to communicate.
And I never forget my first marriage. The first time that I went to marriage counseling, they go around the room and ask you your expectations of it. And they got to me and they asked me, Rick, what's your expectation of your wife? I said, I don't have one. But the crazy thing is, at the time when I gave that answer, I didn't know why.
Yeah.
It took for Tanya to ask me that question this time around. She asked me, what expectations do you have of me? I said, none. I said, I don't have any expectations. And then when I said it to her, I knew the answer to why.
Right.
Because for me, not having the expectation, it makes me get to know her. But the caveat to that is she got to know herself.
Right. Right.
And the other caveat to that is I have to know me. So if I know me and she know her, and there is something that's not, either we got to be grown enough to talk about it,
Right. Right.
and see if we can figure that out. If we can, and if we can't, that let us know that this might not work. Because, but me saying I don't have any expectations, no, I don't. But that makes me have to get to know myself and get to know the person that I am and get to know the things that, okay, these are okay, we can do this, we might can, but this is a no.
Right.
And you have to know that, but you have to get to know yourself so that you can do that.
I've always said, I've looked at it like this. My expectation is I want her to be a space and a place where I can grow and a place where I can be safe.
Wow.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all. Everything else will take care of itself. If I have space to grow, then we'll grow together. If you give me the space to grow.
Yeah.
And if you give me a place where I feel safe, I'm going to tell you everything. Because if I feel safe with you, then I'm going to be vulnerable.
I come here and be vulnerable.
But if I don't feel safe,
Nothing.
I can't tell you.
Nothing.
I can't tell you why I can't talk to you right now.
Yeah.
If I don't feel safe, I can't tell you that, because if you raising your voice is what's triggering me.
Yeah.
But I have to feel safe to do that.
Absolutely.
But that's why I say it's just place and space. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Give me space to grow so we can grow together, and give me a place to be vulnerable and safe. And I do the same for you.
Absolutely.
So you have a space to grow in a place where you can be safe, and you feel like whatever you say, I'm not going to bring it back up next week and throw it back in your face.
Yeah.
Or, at your lowest point,
Absolutely.
I'm going to hit you over the head with it. Or
Yeah.
if we fighting and I feel like I'm losing, I'm going to bring it back up so now I can win the fight.
Yeah.
Because it ain't about winning or losing.
No.
It's about resolving the issue.
Absolutely.
And I think that's where we lose that is sometimes in our communication. Are you trying to win? I had my minister when we first got married. And I told that first year is the hard.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, listen, I told her I need a new union stool. I said, I need to renegotiate their contract because I'm not winning. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who changed it when I signed it, but this ain't what I signed up for. And he asked me, he said, okay. He said, are you trying to win or are you trying to resolve the issue? And I thought about that. What am I trying to do? Am I trying to win? Or am I trying to resolve the issue? So once I stopped trying to win,
Absolutely,
and compete and started trying to resolve issues, we soared. It was a game changer.
And another part of that for me is, do I want to do it? Is it necessary to me to win, or is it necessary for me to have peace?
Oh yeah, peace out trump everything.
Absolutely.
I tell young folks in a heartbeat, if you know you right, it don't matter. She or he can say whatever they want to say.
Mm-hmm.
You know you right,
Mm-hmm.
and trust me, Hey,
They know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You ain't gotta say nothing else.
Absolutely. Let's get
Just
to
leave it
some
alone.
peace. Yeah,
Leave it alone.
hey,
Just leave it alone.
my thing is let's get to some peace.
Get some peace.
Let's get to some peace.
Some peace
How
and
can
some
we get to
quiet.
peace?
How can we get? What's the quickest route to peace without? Because I don't want to get to peace and sacrifice emotion or sacrifice resolution.
But to me, you can't sacrifice emotional resolution and have peace.
Well, you got to think what some people think of peace is. We got to define what peace is.
Yes.
We got to define what peace is.
Well, to me,
because some folk think peace means we just ain't fussing no more. Peace means we both accepted that maybe we're not gonna come to a resolution tonight, but it's not gonna affect what we doing. We still in this thing together,
and we willing to
communicate. Yes,
we're willing to communicate.
Yes,
and that was something, bro. Like I say, these last 3 days has been a test.
Yeah.
But the willingness to communicate, the safety that I feel that I can be vulnerable with her, and I think, and vice versa.
Yeah.
We allowed each other to express what was going on. I was able to find out what I messed up with my communication. And it was so beautiful to be able to do that, because I have had relationships where I can't.
Yeah.
And when gonna say it, can't say it, gonna tiptoe around it, it's gonna be taken wrong every which way I say it.
Yeah.
But the peace in knowing that
it can be received.
It can be received, and we can resolve it. And if we don't resolve it right then, we can table it and come back and have a conversation
about it. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a totally different level. That's a totally different level, and it takes time and it takes growth from both partners' side to get to that point.
Yes,
and I tell people all the time, people look at it from the outside like y'all this, y'all that, and I'm like, yeah. You don't see the battles.
It's been a journey.
It's been a journey. You don't see the battles in the trials that we do behind closed doors, or the sacrifices that I make or that she makes. Because there are times that I sacrifice my happiness for something for her, or she sacrifices her happiness for me. It's a give and a take. It's never about winning.
Absolutely.
Right.
And to me, knowing that. I was talking to a young lady one time, and she was dating this guy, but she was a actor type thing. Yeah. She did some acting, and when it was her turn to be out in front, he couldn't handle it. There was always a problem. Yeah. I said, baby, you might need to leave this guy alone. I said, because if he can't allow you to shine when it's your time to shine, he got a problem. He got some things inside of him that has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, and he got to fix.
And that's the beauty of, I enjoy when it's her time to shine. Yeah. I can sit back and just watch. I enjoy watching her be who she is.
I think the best part of being in love and being at this age is I understand that it's okay that it's boring.
Boy.
Is it boring?
Boy.
Well, to
I know what you mean.
To young folks.
Yeah. This is boring.
This is boring.
Yeah.
Because it's no drama.
Yeah.
It's no foolishness. You know what I'm saying?
Larry. First time, I mean, being able, because I'm a problem to it, being able to do this.
Yeah, just leave it. Leaving it.
Hey,
my phone ring all the time. It be anybody. My wife say your phone ring. I said, answer it. We have a running joke. I tell the homie, answer the phone. I say, if the heifer crazy enough to talk to you when you say hello, you ought to cuss out. I said, you ought to cuss out. She need cussing out. I said, she's stupid enough to keep talking when you answer the phone, you ought to cuss out. I said, so we have run, but my wife know all my passwords. She can get my phone to, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I got a password because I think the phone made me do it when I set it up.
Yeah.
But it's I enjoy the fact that it's, and I you gotta think about it, with my person, what we just talked about. I don't like being crowds.
Yeah.
So my wife doesn't pressure me to be, we need to be all out everywhere. If we go somewhere, it's gonna be real low key. It's gonna be like a little jazz cafe.
Yeah.
Or she gonna come out, it's gonna be something real small or low key. Even when we came to y'all little thing, we dipped over to the corner.
Yeah.
Cause that's both our personalities.
Yeah.
We don't, it works for us.
Well,
We
why don't
mesh
y'all,
like
well,
this.
I got a question, though, man. Why don't y'all look in the group text when I send things in the group text? Because I sent this thing that we going to, because
I saw the thing.
I sent that months ago.
Well, I seen it months ago.
I sent it early. I sent it early. No,
I saw it this week. Now, I was like, cause I saw. Now, I didn't see it the first time. I saw it the second time.
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and I was like, that's a possibility. I said I can get one, but I'm taking my boss place, and now I'm kind of working Saturdays. So that kind of cool money. But if I'd have saw it months ago, I'd have put it on my calendar. I could have built up to it.
Because
Yeah.
y'all don't say nothing, and then tell you say, did you? I said, baby, I put it.
But this the thing. You can't just throw it in the group chat. We get so much stuff
What did I tell you?
Cause we get so much stuff that come through the
What
group
did I
chat.
tell you?
What you gotta do if you put it in the group chat, you gotta put a follow up.
Yeah.
Look, boop, hey, I threw this in the group chat. I think about maybe all of us can go. Like, okay, what is that? And then I go back and look. But if you throw it in the group chat, depending on what time you threw it,
Yeah.
I might be deep in 3 Zoom meetings. And then by the time I look at it, it's 2 days later, and now I'm 5, 6 deep, messages deep.
mercy.
Now I look back like, what was
You
this?
supposed to have a group chat to chat with your boy. Then you gotta have a disclaimer to chat with
You
your
gotta have a
boy.
disclaimer, but you got to let me know.
Alright, man. I guess, boy, Lord, how much.
But we took that conversation all around the world.
But that's the barbershop.
That's the barbershop. You're right.
We need
You're right.
to have a few more
We do.
days when
We
we
do.
get sitting and just talk.
We do.
Just have a
Because
conversation.
I told somebody the other day, I said, I don't know how we all got back here. I said, but it's been really therapeutic.
Yes.
It's been really therapeutic. For me.
For-
I always, I don't put that in nobody else.
Let me tell you, somebody else has been therapeutic for you. Yes, sir.
It's been really therapeutic because even I said I've got to get better at it because I still do it. I'll ride solo dojo and just be like, it's just gonna be okay. Cause everybody was at either Georgia Southern or West Georgia out of FAMU. But it was by choice.
Yeah.
So I tell my wife, I said, sometimes I feel like I miss out on stuff. I said, but I miss out on stuff because I intentionally separate myself from stuff. I said, you can't have both ways.
Yeah.
You can't have both ways. I said, so you either gonna be all in, you can't be half in, you can't be half out. I said, I've got to do better. And I don't, because I never want you guys to think it's y'all.
But Larry, y'all been knowing each other long enough for them to say they just Larry.
They do,
And
but even with that,
you've been consistent.
I have. Trust me, I have. But even with that, you never want to take anybody for granted.
Absolutely.
You never want to take.
Absolutely.
I never want to take our friendship for granted.
Absolutely.
I never want them to feel like
Absolutely.
that just because we've known each other forever,
Yeah.
I don't appreciate the fact that they know.
Still know each other.
Sometimes I just ain't gonna be in the mood. I just ain't gonna be in the mood. I just don't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
I just ain't gonna have the energy or the bandwidth to deal with the crowds. And they know it because they'll put it out there like, hey, swing by if you can. And I know that's my invitation. Like, okay, if you're up to it,
Yeah.
we here.
Absolutely.
Like if you ain't up to it, we understand.
Yes,
we
Yes,
understand. But I want them to know I appreciate them understanding, and it's got nothing to do with them. Sometimes it's just by the time I get to the weekend and I'm trying to decompress from that week. I just ain't got nothing to give. I sit down in that chair, and Mama gonna let me get a bathroom down there too. I'm liable not to come back upstairs.
She will have to go.
That's a good idea.
Well, it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. She got that lovely bookshelf. That lovely bookshelf. It's a lovely bookshelf. Lovely bookshelf.
And
It
she
is.
feel like she can get lost in
Oh, Lord.
Real good.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't talk to her while she got a book in her hand.
Yeah.
Don't have. She don't want no Kindle. She want no ebook.
She feel like
She want to feel the pages.
and
Old school.
and I'm the same way. I tried to hold somebody talking, reading a book in my ear. That is the most annoying thing to me. If I'm gonna read a book, I want to turn the page.
You know what you need to do? Use that if you got some work to do, because it'll keep you awake. Because it'll annoy you. But that's how I learned it. It's a funny story. That's how I learned to like country music. I didn't like country music. Couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
But I needed background noise to study. I couldn't put on hip hop.
Yeah.
Because I'd be jamming and
Distracted.
I'd be distracted. I put country music on in the background. It's noise. I can focus on studying. It kept me going. But I put it on so much.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, that ain't, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's not
It's
good beat.
all-
That's not good beat. What are you saying?
Yeah. They be saying
They be saying something.
And that's funny because I remember somebody asked me, how do you study like that? I had to have, but see, I used to say I could put hip hop. I could go in
I
and
don't see how you do that.
I could go in and put the hip hop on, turn it up, and get into what I'm doing. But I have to have it. No, sometimes silence is noise.
Oh, silence is
noise.
The loudest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody tell you that different. Silence is the
loud.
Absolutely loud.
Even when I had because I had a migraine too.
Yeah.
I had to go in and put on some jazz.
See, I can do that with jazz.
I put that jazz on. I turned it down,
Yeah.
but I couldn't I tried to lay there without it. It's like my head hurt worse.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I
So
know.
I have to have
that's
something.
background
Yeah,
noise.
I have to have.
I got you.
Yeah,
I feel you.
absolutely. That's why we have this. That's why Demond is producing in my ear right now. And that's what I have to, because it just seems like once I do this,
Once you got your head down, it just cleared up.
It just flows. Yeah.
See, the difference with me is, especially with instrumental, I'll go the other way. I'll start creating.
Yeah.
And I need to turn that part of the brain off so I can do something else.
Yes.
Because it's going to trigger something else in me.
Yeah, I'm like that.
It's going to trigger something else in me.
It's like
I get
even
distracted.
I can put music on and watch and tell you feel like I know
You got the
she
music
like,
on and
how-
watching TV?
I'm like,
Yeah, and it's like, how is you doing that? Because it's like I can focus on whatever it is I'm watching, but I can still be doing it.
That is funny.
I don't know. I'm weird.
That is funny.
I'm glad I finally accepted. I'm weird.
That is funny.
And it's okay.
It is.
It is okay.
It is.
Hey, man.
It's good to be weird and okay.
Hey, thank you, man.
Oh man,
For
thank
this,
you.
I mean, we needed this. Hey,
Yeah.
chair number 1 scalpel and Slim Fit. Hey man, we miss y'all.
Yeah, we do. We
miss y'all.
I miss my bros.
I miss y'all.
I miss my bros.
I need to talk to y'all. I need to have a drink with y'all.
Yeah.
We miss y'all.
Yeah.
Lee, I know you're on the field.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be there at some point, doing it in some capacity.
Yeah.
But we miss y'all, man, and we love y'all. And but we throughout that time, nothing that Larry, stop.
You gonna put it up on the computer screen now?
I'm gonna mess around and have to email it to myself. So, yeah.
Go put it on your phone. Go put up your phone. I want you to get it right. I want you to get it right. I want you to get it right. Look, you can't even get it off. You're like Theo, boy. Know the answers backwards and forward to the test show up. Now all of a sudden he'll know the test.
Hey, and it's something because I promise you I can't. And I don't know why I can't.
You can say it any other day. Lord, till we live, then you can't say it.
Why
That's
is
all
it not
good.
giving me? Because we were supposed to go out of here with Theo. And now this thing is telling me I can't go out here with Theo.
Well, I got one if Theo ain't ready.
Well, since Theo ain't ready, because he ain't, and I got to figure this out, of what's going on with it. But this game of life is a series of moments. The past is just that, the past. Learn from it and be thankful for it. I was doing good till I found it. I was doing good till I found it.
It's
He
a
know
crutch.
it, baby.
It's
He
a
know
crutch.
it. He
I was
knows
doing
it.
good till I found
It's
it.
a crutch.
And
It's
that's
a
the
crutch.
funny
It
thing.
is
It's
a
a crutch.
crutch.
It's a
Because as
crutch.
long as I was
Put
looking
your phone
for it,
down.
I was good.
Put
Yeah.
your phone down.
Yeah.
Now I don't think that's gonna work because I have it now.
Because you got it there, go read it
I
then.
got it
If
now.
you got it there, go read it.
The game called life is a series of moments. The past is just that, the past. Learn from it and be thankful for it. The future, prepare for it. It's coming. Let's get to the next one. The present, it is a gift. Enjoy the journey. Take plenty of pictures, but most importantly, thank God.
Hey, this is a letter to my younger self. Born in a time when emotions were thought to be soft and weak like newborn deer legs. So your words and feelings you hid inside your heart, like secret crushes on head cheerleaders, scared of letting them see that at night you cried in the darkness of your room, tears flowing freely from your eyes, like waterfalls from mountaintops, crashing softly on pillowcases, staining cheeks and chins like blood drops on white rugs. You never really liked to smile, too afraid that if your lips pierced and your teeth shone, that timid boy inside would somehow escape, exposing your fears and dreams to the world, like diaries being read by nosy parents. You were the only person I knew who could be in a room full of people and still be alone. Faded in the foreground of a scene like a picture in the hallway. There, but not really there. Tolerated, like black members at country clubs. Needed, but not wanted. Surrounded by those who were cooler than icebergs. Slim chance for your light to shine. Seen cast like dice in a fixed game of craps. Snake eyes. You lose. But isn't that what was supposed to happen anyway? You believed that your star was destined to collapse, like black holes in Milky Ways. Light never to reach the eyes of those who looked through you. Thought that everything that you were was wrong. Like hands on a broken clock. You were fixed. Frozen in a stance and forced to watch time pass you by. Shoved in corners like memories of past failures that are only brought up by people who want to shame you, remind you that your heart breaks too easily, and that you love too freely, and that the glasses that cover your eyes are only there to hide your imperfections. Lessons from life that seem too heavy for a fatherless child. Role modeled on TV every Thursday night at 8. Cliff Huxtable showed you what a father and a husband look like broken hearts after tragedy. It's amazing that you survived it all. When I think back to when I was you, I want to scream at the top of my lungs to smile. Fret not over those whose touch was cold. Be not afraid to cry in the sunshine and smile in the rain. Release the demons that are eating you from the inside. Like freed slaves on underground railroads, loose those shackles and be free. Let your tender heart inspire words that will make eyes weep and cheeks blush. Stand, be heard, and know that you matter. Know that secretly they wanted to be like you. And when you leave this broken box of Crayola crayons, your tip will be damaged, your paper torn, and your color won't be as bright. But you can still draw a masterpiece. You can still stay inside the lines, or you can do as I do now. Close your eyes and realize that the masterpiece is you.
Absolutely. And with that being said, I hope the young ladies that was here tonight can always remember just what you said. The
Keep shining
masterpiece is
bright.
there.
The masterpiece is there.
And never let anybody dim their light.
That's right.
And once again, thank you, Shawana, for what you're doing and for what y'all are giving, you and your staff,
Yep.
and everybody giving and pouring into these beautiful young ladies that we're raising. It's time to sweep the floor.
Yes, sir.
We're going to clean these clippers.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to run in here and take care of this bathroom.
Well, I appreciate you.
The shop is closed.
Oh.
In the words of Rita Lawson's son, old Dabo Jack.
Yes, sir.